Hi, I'm Calvin Rose, and welcome to this special edition of Market Minute, where we're going to focus on what's happening in the cryptocurrency markets. If you watched my last video, you'll remember I said cryptocurrency risk this week is still very high, but for right now, cryptocurrencies, I would stay away from them. But boy, have things changed in a couple of days. Let's look at what's going on in the crypto markets. If we look at the crypto index, you can see that the price has been just dropping dramatically, kind of bottomed out here, tried to rally, and then continued down to a new low. But what's interesting about this graph is you can see that the selling pressure, the solid orange line, really increased and peaked out back here, and then dropped, and then peaked out again here, which is where I was talking on Friday about how the markets were looking and why I wouldn't be in cryptos, and then immediately turned around and headed the other way. You can see that if you look back over the last month, the trend line for the selling pressure is declining dramatically, actually, and the trend line for the buying pressure has been increasing, not quite as dramatically. That all looks good, but then if you look at a little bit of a shorter window, you can see the selling pressure has been increasing here. The buying pressure has been decreasing. So not entirely sure what to make of this, but I actually went back into cryptos today, and we'll see what happens from there. But this looks pretty good to me. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, what the hell's in this guy's crypto index? Well, what I did is pretty simple. In fact, why don't we take a look at the same type of chart for Bitcoin and for Ethereum, which are two of the largest market cap components of this crypto index. And you'll see that the while they look slightly different, they're very similar. You can see how we got a big peak back here, a smaller peak. You can see how the 1 month trend line is declining, the 1 month buying pressure trend line is increasing, and so on. So they look very similar. Let's look at Ethereum. So you can model the individual components of the index, and the results look pretty much the same here. So, but what's in the index? So let's take a quick look. So basically what I did is I looked at the top 100 market cap cryptocurrencies, and I picked a few of them, just a few here. So we've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Dogecoin, Polkadot, Avalanche, SHIB, Polygon, Litecoin, and then I dipped way down here and picked up Decentraland or Mana. So there's 11 cryptos in the index. If you look at the 11 cryptocurrencies that are in my index, they are indicated here by a yes, are they in the index? The ones that aren't in the index are indicated by a no. And then I carved out the stable coins because they're kind of their own animal. And if you look at this, 72, and if you include the stable coins, 72% of the top 100 market cap is included in my index. So that's a big majority. Now, if you take the stable coins out, which you should, then 82% of the top 100 market cap is included in my index, with 18% not being included. And let's say we took all, I've got several thousand cryptocurrencies and all of their market caps and include them in this analysis, I would guess this 82% might drop to 81 or 80% at the most. So I think we have most of the cryptocurrency market cap included here. And it's an equal weight index. It's not market cap weighted necessarily. So it's a pretty good way to look at the market. And as you could see from the from the index relative to a couple of the components, they act pretty much the same way. So I guess I could model out, Bitcoin or Ethereum and call it a day, but it's really better to keep it as an index and keep a broader view of things in case one of these is doing something different than the market. I'm Calvin Rose, and thank you for watching this special edition of Market Minute, where I'm focusing in on cryptocurrencies just to give a quick update here. I'll be curious to see how this plays out, given that the selling pressure is actually sort of increasing over the last couple of weeks while the buying pressure is decreasing, but they are crossing here. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out going forward. We might not be out of the woods yet, but I put some money back into cryptos, And if it turns around and goes the other way, I'll take it right off again. But let's see how this plays out. Thank you for watching. That's all for now.